American 4th of July. When you hear the words Independence Day, what comes to mind? Do you see sparklers and families sprawled out on blankets laid across acres of grass waiting for the fireworks show? Do you smell smoke and hot dogs on the grill and sweet apple pie? Do you imagine the taste of a fresh cold beer and the tiny little droplets of water that trickle down over your hand in contrast to the sticky July air? Or do you just picture Will Smith in the iconic White House explosion scene? When I sat down with my family to ask these questions, my family all gave pretty much the answers I expected. My mom, her wife, my aunt, and both of my boyfriend's parents are veterans of either the Army or the Navy, and yet when I asked why we celebrate the 4th of July, they all gave variations of the same old story. It's our country's birthday, or it's the day we signed the Declaration of Independence. These are smart, competent adults who have served our country, but they don't really know why we're celebrating. Do you? Every year, on July 4th, Americans take a break from the daily monotony of work and school. Families create entire plans around 4th of July weekend. But why? Our nation's birthday is not like Christmas or Thanksgiving where the focus is on family, but we gather anyway. We take out the grill, we buy charcoal or propane, all of our favorite meats, we have picnics, and every family has their own feast, but it tends to follow the same pattern. My family always has hamburgers and hot dogs. We have macaroni and potato salad, baked beans, chips, watermelon, and apple pie, of course. Guests can bring any addition they like, but these staples remain tradition every year, along with an assortment of sodas and beers. We eat our fill, and then we go to the store and we load up on smoke balls, sparklers, and bottle rockets, and any of those really big fireworks with a cool picture or a catchy name. The boys always launch them at each other, and the adults yell warnings that go unheeded. Some of us have burn marks for every year that we've done battle in the backyard. We talk and eat and laugh and make noise, but we never discuss why we're celebrating. Independence Day has become simply the 4th of July, National Cookout Day, National Fireworks Day. We know we celebrate freedom, but the memories and the words are hollow and half forgotten. If you ask why we celebrate, the typical person on the street will say July 4th is the day that the Founding Fathers signed the Declaration of Independence. But that's not correct. It was signed on August 2nd, written in June, and delivered in November. July 4th was the day that Congress approved the final draft of the Declaration. The date was printed at the top and copies were sent out. The Federalist Party felt like the Declaration went against their policies, but after the War of 1812, the party fell apart. The Democratic Republicans, who admired Thomas Jefferson and admired the Declaration, redistributed the document, which still bore the July 4th heading at the top. Thus, when people think Declaration of Independence, they think July 4th. The tradition of fireworks started after the first anniversary celebration in 1777. 13 fireworks, one for each colony, were shot off at the end of the night. Because the English used fireworks to celebrate the birthdays of the king and queen, historians mused this may have been a mocking symbol to signify the death of the king's power over this country. But it continued every year, and it has grown from the 13 short bursts to the elaborate displays seen today. Independence Day is a day to look back at how far we've come. It may not be the exact date of America's most important moment in our history, but it's a day that we remember, and it's become our country's birthday. My favorite part of the festivities has always been gathering in the park to watch the fireworks display. As beautiful as the display is, I'm always more entranced by the families. Children stare with mouths agape and marvel at the sky. Families sit curled up on blankets, and they appear to huddle for protection against the loud noise. And for a brief moment, couples get to experience that Hollywood kiss with fireworks in the background. For one moment in the year, we sit together in awe and appreciation. We are the American family, experiencing beauty, history, and unity as one. Thanks.